What's up, everyone? This is FP6 bringing you some more Go Battle League battles here in the Premier Cup, and I'm not going to do a very long intro here at all. These are not my battles, but these are actually battles submitted to me by one of my patrons, Kimley Horn. Huge shout out to him for submitting these battles. There should be a screenshot on the screen right now after I've edited this, but he has reached a rating of 3186, which as I know, that is probably the highest rating out there right now. Unfortunately, we don't have the leaderboard, so we can't fully confirm that. But is this the highest rated player in Go Battle League right now? I definitely think it's he's one of the highest, and his team is very interesting. He's running Swampert, SNORLAX, and Togekiss. The crazy thing about this team is that SNORLAX is rocking Skull Bash and Body Slam. So double normal charge moves. Personally, I have tried out this team a couple of times and I did okay with it. To be honest, I'm not that great at Premier Cup. I definitely feel more comfortable in Master League. But let's just see how some of these battles go here. I'm very curious to see how he plays Skull Bash Snorlax, and I am here to learn just as much as you guys are here to learn. So I'm very curious to see how this goes. Snorlax against Swampert. He is just going straight Body Slam here, not even building up to the Skull Bash to bait. Okay, this Metagross matchup here, he might try to go for the Skull Bash. Commit a shield here. Okay, not going to commit a shield. Because he has Swampert, makes sense. We can just go straight Hydro Cannon. These battles that he submitted to me were, I think this first set is when he actually hit rank 10. And then the next set is another set that he did fairly well. I'm hoping to get some more footage submitted from him and maybe even get him in to do a commentary over some of his battles. I think that'd be really cool to get his unique perspective on this team. But these battles are from a little bit of time ago, so his rating was a lot lower back then. Snorlax mirror match. This is where having the Skull Bash is going to definitely be a surprise factor here. So this Skull Bash is for sure going to connect. That is awesome. Boosted defense now. Snorlax is already super bulky. Oh, okay. That was in the middle of a battle, but it's all good. The opponent has Haxorus. What in the world? So it looks like the opponent's Snorlax went down, and then they brought out Haxorus. Togekiss is stuck against Metagross here, but going to be able to switch into the Swampert. We're down a shield. At this point in time, he was also running Earthquake on his Swampert, but he let me know that he has since changed to Sludge Wave. So it gives Swampert a little bit more play against Dragonite, which is really good, and it hits for super effective damage on Togekiss. Going straight Hydro Cannon here. The opponent still has a shield up, and the Metagross is for sure in Hydro Cannon range. Going to be able to take out the Metagross. Out comes the Haxorus again. Haxorus is pure Dragon type, so it does resist this Hydro Cannon, but it still would do a lot. So he gets the last shield. That's really good. And then this is probably a Dragon Claw or a Night Slash. Okay, it's a Night Slash. Togekiss is going to come out, and it walls Haxorus for sure. So going to be able to take that game. Good game. Man, I tried this team out a little bit today, and the Swampert lead was not working out too well for me. I was encountering a lot of Dragonite leads, but maybe it's just that particular day. Okay, amazing lead for him. So the opponent switches into Metagross. Oh my gosh. Okay, the opponent is rocking double steel, so Swampert's going to have a ridiculous amount of play here. Snorlax is a good response to Metagross because the lick damage is going to be hitting for super effective. Going straight for the Body Slam here. Okay. Which isn't going to be enough to KO, but then going to be able to farm it down. Going to commit one shield here to ensure switch advantage. So he's going to go into a shield deficit, but he's maintained switch advantage. Out comes Garchomp. Okay. Okay, he's going to let all this energy go. I was wondering if... Oh, it's just a Sand Tomb? It's just a Sand Tomb? He's going to go for straight Body Slam here. Bluffing an Outrage, like building up enough energy to possibly bluff an Outrage, which is pretty smart. But the opponent doesn't even shield. Man, two Body Slams are really chipping away. The Garchomp is going to Mud Shot down the Snorlax. That is not great. But guess what we have Freaking Togekiss, an absolute wall to Garchomp. That's really great. The opponent switches back into Magnezone, and Swampert is going to resist all of Magnezone's moves. This is a very positive matchup for Swampert. The opponent even goes for Mirror Shot, and then they leave the match because it is over at that point. Okay, another favorable lead. Another favorable lead, but again, just because you win the lead doesn't mean that you're going to win the match. You have to maintain that alignment. Okay, the opponent gets their Dragonite switch locked against Togekiss. Yep, in this matchup, I never shield the Togekiss because, oh, that's an outrage. Hurricane wouldn't even KO. Whoa, look at that. Look at that. Okay, he's recognizing that the opponent doesn't have Hurricane, so he's letting... Wow, okay. I'm down with that. Did you guys see what he did there? He let the Dragonite farm Togekiss a whole bunch to get the health lower so Metagross isn't able to get as much energy. Really smart heads-up play. Normally when the Dragonite is running Hurricane, it gets your Togekiss low enough anyways, but really smart recognition there. Shields up the Earthquake, big call. And then the opponent switches into Gyarados. Okay, are we going to see some Skull Bash here? Actually, we're just going to go straight Body Slam. I need to... Is Body Slam more energy efficient? Is Body Slam more energy efficient than Skull Bash? I'm going to need to look that up after this video here. Someone will let me know in the comments, but I'm also going to double check after this video. I feel Body Slam is a very good move, and shields are down here, so I'm assuming that Kimley knows that Body Slam might be a more energy efficient move. I'm still very curious as to like the specific reasoning behind Skull Bash. He sent me videos where he's actually Snorlax has taken out a Machamp because the Machamp didn't shield the Skull Bash. But having a double normal charge move set doesn't give you a whole lot of coverage. Both your charge moves are hitting for resisted damage against the steel types. Okay, can insta swap Snorlax. Build up a lot of energy here. Not going to shield this first move. Okay. It's just a Sand Tomb. And then the opposing Snorlax is going to come out. But he's rocking Skull Bash, so we're going to be able to... he's going to be able to boost up his defense even though the Sand Tomb dropped the defense. The Snorlax, like the opposing Snorlax always lets the Skull Bash go through. Because if it was a superpower, which most likely they're thinking that it is, there's no way that we would throw superpower that early on. So he landed one Skull Bash, and now it looks like he's just going to go straight Body Slam. Again, I'm thinking Body Slam is a more energy efficient move. But I could be wrong. Going for the Body Slam again. And since the opponent threw Superpower, okay, we're able to maintain Switch. Even though he went into a shield deficit there, Kimley maintained Switch. Gonna get a Body Slam off. Metagross is going to farm him all the way down. Out comes Swampert. If this is an Earthquake, it's going to do a lot of damage. Is he going to commit his last shield? He is going to commit the last shield. Correctly shields up an Earthquake. Man, but this is just solid hard counters. It doesn't even matter that we have 0 shields. That he has 0 shields. Togekiss totally walls Garchomp. It's probably an outrage. Oh, it's a double Sand Tomb. Okay. Whoa. What is happening again? Is he just letting this Garchomp? No way. He's letting Garchomp get him lower so the Metagross can't farm as much. He's doing it again. He's doing it again. Oh my gosh, is this the outrage? It's another Sand Tomb. What is happening? Okay, there's the Metagross. Oh my. This Metagross has 2 shields though. This Metagross has 2 shields, and I don't think Swampert is in Earthquake range, but Metagross is for sure going to throw Earthquake. What the? Double Meteor Mash, I guess? What is happening here? Okay, I think he's going to be able to get to a Hydro Cannon. Oh, the Garchomp comes out. It's an outrage, and it does take out the Swampert. Okay, that was interesting letting them... farm him down. He hits rank 10 there, which is awesome. There's all the cool poses. That is great. And then I think we have a bunch more battles now that he's rank 10. It looks like at this at this point in time, he was actually below 3,000. But okay, let's watch how he plays this, because I ran into so many Dragonite leads and got screwed when I was running this team. So this is what the opponents normally... Okay, he's going to shield up this first Dragon Claw. Wow, okay. Out comes Metagross. All he can do is hit it with normal type charge moves, which is going to be resisted. The Skull Bash goes through, does a decent chunk, and the lick damage is really going to add up. Meteor Mash is not going to be able to take out Snorlax at this range. Now he goes straight for the Body Slam, makes sense, but this Body Slam is still not going to be enough to take out the Metagross. But he gets a shield there, which is pretty great. Oh, look at that. Whoa! Snorlax survives with 1 HP. And he regained switch advantage. So honestly, that's probably what won him the match. Because now he gets to decide to bring out the Swampert into the Swampert. And Togekiss is going to align with the Dragonite. So very calculated there. When you're running teams that have like... especially in Premier Cup, there's so many hard counters, very like rock, paper, scissory, Togekiss on Dragonite, Swampert on Magnezone, like crazy hard counters. Sometimes you have to go into a shield deficit just to maintain proper alignment. Okay, the opponent switches in Snorlax. I'm assuming Kimley's going to throw a Hydro Cannon and then switch into their own Snorlax. Makes sense. And then go straight for the Skull Bash, I would imagine. Is this a superpower? Just a Body Slam? Going for the Skull Bash. I doubt this gets shielded. Oh my gosh. That is legit. The opponent's Snorlax is for sure in Body Slam range. For sure in Body Slam. And Body Slam is doing hardly anything now. Going for an aggressive Overfarm, which is a very smart play. Okay, the opponent was rocking Outrage. We have 2 Body Slams stored up. Really good energy management. Out comes Dragonite again. No way. You get into a Skull Bash? Whoa. Is this going to get shielded? Oh my. Oh my. That's disgusting. Okay. Even if this is a Hurricane, yeah, no need to shield this. Oh my gosh, dude. Out comes Magnezone, and this is just hard counter city here. No shields to Wild Charge. What a flex. Okay, you're gonna have to shield something eventually. Okay. But this is the Mirror Shot. Get a Mud Shot all the way down. Nope, gonna throw a Hydro Cannon. The Magnezone still has 2 shields. This isn't quite over. It's over. It's over now. Yeah, okay, the opponent leaves. Good game. Swampert into okay, how are you going to play this? How are you going to play this? Snorlax, immediate switch. Makes sense. Dragonite's going to try to chip it down. Going to commit 1 shield again. Always shields up the first move. Very smart. It's an Outrage. Huge shield. Going to go straight for... Okay, this has got to be shielded, right? They're going to match shields? No! Now the Magnezone is going to come out. Okay. Another Skull Bash? Do you commit your last shield here? No. Just like... Wow. Survives a Wild Charge and gets to a Skull Bash. How much is this resisted Skull Bash going to do? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Even if this is a Wild Charge, there's no need to shield it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so probably Dragonite again? Yeah? Is this an Outrage? Just a Dragon Claw. Gonna switch into Togekiss now to charm it down. It's a Metagross in the back. Does he win this? Does he win this? I don't know. This is a very tough situation. Yeah, for sure no shield that. Save the shield for Swampert. And just Hydro Cannon spam. But this Swampert is barely out of Meteor Mash range. It's in Meteor Mash range now, and the opponent definitely almost has enough energy for 2 Meteor Mashes. So shield this up, but I think the opponent has back-to-back. And they are not in Hydro Cannon range quite yet. Oh, the opponent... Oh, okay. Can't Mudshot down a Dragonite, and then one more Bullet Punch is going to take out the Swampert. Jeez, close game. Good game. Swampert into... Okay, Swampert Mirror Match. So obviously straight Hydro Cannon is the way to go here. But he's not even building up to an Earthquake. He's just throwing it immediately. Not trying to stack back to back. Gonna no-shield this first one. It's a Hydro Cannon. Does the opponent successfully stack back to back? No, they do not. He's going to be able to throw another Hydro Cannon. Gets shielded. Gonna mirror shields here. Really gonna try to win switch advantage to maintain control of the match. Okay, the opponent makes a really nice swap into Snorlax. Are they running the same team as us? Are they running the same team as him? Okay, gonna go straight for the Skull Bash, I would imagine. No shield. Super smart. Again, no Snorlax is going to throw superpower when the opposing Snorlax is that healthy. Wow. Oh my goodness. The Skull Bash connects, and now the opposing Snorlax is in Body Slam range. This is insane. I love the aggressive over farm again. Even if this is a superpower, it doesn't matter. It's a superpower. Our defense has been boosted. Now he's going to throw the Body Slam. Nice. Let's go. He's maintained switch. The Swampert has to throw energy. Makes sense. Lets the Snorlax go. That's a smart play. Going to bring out his own Swampert. Gets to the Hydro Cannon. Gets the last shield. Oh, man. I bet it's a Metagross in the back. I bet it's a Metagross in the back. How's he going to win this? Why else would he shield the Swampert? It's a Togekiss. Never mind. It's the exact same team that he's running. But his Snorlax had Skull Bash. That Togekiss is not able to get to a charge move. Gonna throw the Ancient Power on the Swampert. It is gonna be resisted, but the charm damage is gonna add up and be able to take out the Swampert. Good game. All right, Swampert into... Okay, I always enjoy when he loses the lead because I'm very curious as to how he's gonna play it out. So that time the opponent didn't even try to chip the Snorlax at all. Going to be able to land this Skull Bash before the opponent even throws a charge move. Amazing. His defense is boosted now. Again, no Snorlax is going to go straight for the superpower when the Snorlax has that much health. They're going to go for it now. Are we going to see another? Okay. Just going to go straight for the Body Slam. I'm wondering if he's going to aggressively overfarm again. This could be another superpower. I don't think it would even KO, though. I honestly wouldn't shield that, but... Over-farming... No way. Gonna lick it all the way down? Oh, my. And then they aggressively swap into Dragonite. Their Dragonite is now going to be switch-locked against Togekiss. So he is down a shield. Dragonite's not able to get to Hurricane. That's really good. And the opponent leaves. Oh my gosh. I wonder what they had in the back. Machamp? Maybe? Decent lead here. The Hydro Cannons do add up, but he's going to opt to switch into Snorlax. Another scenario where rocking double normal charge moves. I want to see how much damage this Skull Bash does. It's going to be resisted because of the rock typing. A decent chunk. Do you think this Rhyperior goes for Superpower or Surf? Go straight for the superpower. And gonna shield it up to really try to maintain switch here, it looks like. The second superpower doesn't do as much. Can Snorlax take out Rhyperior here? We're down a shield. Probably gonna have to double shield. Able to lick it down. Okay. Out comes Metagross. Man, because he's regained switch advantage, this is just... stacking the hard counters. Swampert's going to get on the Metagross. And Togekiss on the Garchomp. Like clockwork. Swampert and Togekiss, such hard counters to the opposing Pokemon. It doesn't even matter that he's in a shield disadvantage deficit here. Able to charm down the Garchomp. But this Metagross still has 2 shields. At this point, I would try to switch out. Oh, the switch clock is not up yet. That sucks because Metagross is going to farm Togekiss all the way down. Swampert is still at full health. There's nothing to be worried about, folks. Even an Earthquake wouldn't take out a Swampert at this range, so he no-shields it. Smart play. And now whatever the next charge move is, for sure shield that up. And the Mudshot damage plus 1 more Hydro Cannon should be just enough to take out this Metagross. Man. Solid plays. Skullbash Snorlax is flipping so many scenarios here. Swampert into Metagross, favorable lead. What is the opponent going to do? Staying in here, building up some energy. This is most likely a Meteor Mash. Yeah, no shield. Now they're going to switch into Machamp. Oh, man. I would have just switched into Togekiss immediately. But maybe he unintentionally threw that Hydro Cannon. Even if this is a Rock Slide, it doesn't matter. It's only a Cross Chop. Dude, this sucks. Because Metagross is going to come out and crazy aggressive farm down Togekiss. He still has 2 shields. This Metagross is going to have so much loaded energy. Okay, the Metagross is going to have to commit a shield on this Flamethrower, though. But then, do you think they fully commit to the farm down? I think so. I think that's the play. Yep. Yikes. Okay, Swampert's going to come out again. Has to shield this up. Is the opponent going to do a dirty CMP swap? Nope. They are still in here. They probably have almost another Meteor Mash. They double shield? They're double shielding that? Is it another Steel type in the back, or is it a Togekiss? Gonna save the shield for Snorlax. Snorlax is able to farm it down. Beautiful play. Beautiful play. It's an opposing Snorlax. Oh, we know how this goes, folks. We know how this goes, because we have seen these Snorlax mirror matches a lot in this video. Lands the Skull Bash. There is nothing... Yeah, there's nothing that the other Snorlax could do. Good game there. Oh my gosh. Swampert into Gyarados. Bad lead. Probably insta-swap into Snorlax. Yep, that's always the safe swap here. Gyarados is staying in. Most likely rocking Crunch and Hydro Pump because they are rocking Dragon Breath. Okay, shields at the Hydro Pump. Huge shield. Gonna go straight for the Skull Bash. This Gyarados has to shield, right? Oh my... Dude! How many unshielded Skull Bashes are we going to see in this video? Now just going straight Body Slam spam. Garchomp's probably just going to go for the heavy hitting moves, right? I don't understand going for Sand Tomb. Okay, he aggressively switches in Togekiss here, huh? And the opponent is staying in. Oh, it's because they swapped out, and so they're switch locked. Down goes Garchomp. Oh, man, this is the worst. This is the worst when Metagross just gets to freely farm down a Togekiss. At least he's going to get a shield with the Flamethrower, but again, oh, that sucks. And the Sand Tomb dropped the defense on Togekiss, which is actually better for us because the Metagross was able to get less energy, so... No shields to Earthquake. Oh, man. Out comes the Gyarados again. Out comes Snorlax again. Gonna be able to lick it all the way down. Jeez. Kimley's making this team look easy, man. But I tell you what, I was struggling today when I was... when I was running this team. I could not, get the feeling for Skull Bash. Maybe it's because I tried to Skull Bash too many times. In a lot of these matchups, you can see he throws Skull Bash in the beginning to get the boost, and then he just goes straight Body Slam spam. Again, someone in the chat correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like Body Slam is maybe slightly more energy efficient than Skull Bash. Body Slam's an amazing move. Both Body Slam and Skull Bash get stab. Ice Fang, or is that Thunder Fang? Thunder Fang Hippowdon? Gonna go straight Skull Bash here again. Oh my gosh. No one is shielding the Skull Bash. You don't even need a shield whatever this is. It could be Earthquake. It doesn't even matter. Earth Power, it does hardly anything now. Oh my gosh. Straight Body Slam. Takes out the Hippowdon. Nice. Regains switch advantage. That's huge. Out comes Dragonite. Going to be able to get a last second body slam. Really good. And then he has a hard wall to Dragonite. Oh my gosh. The Togekiss. Probably going to get hit by a Hurricane. I would still no shield this. It's a Draco Meteor. They're not even rocking Hurricane. They're not even rocking Hurricane. At this point, shield this. Give the shield to Togekiss here and just charm all the way through. Okay, gonna let the Hydro Cannon through. We still have a full health Swampert. This is totally fine. There's a bunch of different ways he could play this. I might just save the shield for Togekiss, do as much chip damage as I could with Swampert right here. Burn some shields. Nice, able to get to another Hydro Cannon. Are you going to shield Swampert? Or are you going to shield Togekiss? I'm curious. Out comes Dragonite, and unfortunately the Swampert is still stuck in this matchup because we were slow to swap. Hydro Cannon is barely not enough. Mud Shots! Okay, nope. Do you shield this? Okay, let's go. Save the shield for the Togekiss. I think that is for sure the play. Lands. Going to land the Ancient Power. Again, it's resisted, but not enough to take out the Swampert. Commit one shield and probably 2 charms. 2 charms should do it. Oh no! He loses this one. Swampert is a machine. Oh my gosh, what a close game. Good game. Yeah, it took 2 charms and that Swampert had way too much energy. Swampert and a Garchomp. This isn't that bad of a matchup, but Kimley likes to just swap into Snorlax immediately. Draws out the opposing Snorlax. We know how this goes. This time the opponent is going to throw most likely a Body Slam before the Skull Bash is going to come through. Going straight Skull Bash. We've seen this does like 45% damage to the opposing Snorlax. That is legit, man. Is this a superpower here? Still another Body Slam. Our Snorlax, his Snorlax is ahead on energy or on health. And because of the defense boost, this is great. So Kimley's just going to go straight Body Slam at this point. Nice. The lick damage plus 1 more Body Slam should do it here. Okay. Is Kimley going to shield this? Okay, is going to commit a shield and then farm it down. Which is good. Going to have some residual energy for probably if there's a Dragonite, Dragonite might come in. It's the Garchomp again. Okay. Yo, Sand Tomb ain't going to be enough. Garchomp has to throw an Outrage. Garchomp has to throw an Outrage. Are you going to try to Sand Tomb and Mudshot down? No, 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 no. You have to double Sand Tomb when you could have done 1 Outrage. Oh my gosh. Okay, they still have 2 shields. Doesn't even matter. This is just hard counter central. Just gets all of the alignment correct. So this should be pretty straightforward from here on out. Again, I hope to get some more battles submitted by Kimley Horn. This is some majorly impressive gameplay, folks. And again, hopefully I got the screenshot up in the beginning of this video, but he has reached a rating of 3186 for his Season 2 highest rating. That is insane. Let me know if you know of anyone that has a rating higher than that, but as far as I know, that's the highest rating I've ever seen. So possibly the top rated battler in Go Battle League. Kimley, thank you so much for submitting this footage. Everyone make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you appreciate the content. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.